Hi, everybody. Welcome. So good to see you. I am so excited to practice with you today, and hopefully you've got at least one blanket, hopefully a strap, and if you don't have two blocks, at least one. Sometimes if you've got a bolster, that'll be great. If not, two pillows is great too. So I want to just pull a card for us. Sorry, I just left the frame because I want to show you this. It's called Heart Mender from the Heart Mender deck. I really love it. I think you could buy it anywhere. I bought this at the Situate Soul Cave, but I know you can get it on Amazon. And I want to pull it for us today. So I'm going to shuffle. And as you guys know, I kind of like to have either a mindfulness reading or even like a mindfulness affirmation to pull. But today I was being pulled to Heart Mender. So let's see what comes up. I'm going to close my eyes and just be like, Dear Spirit, please let us know what kind of heart mender message. Oh my God, say that quickly. Heart mender message that we need today. Please let us know. Please, Spirit, let us know what's our message for our heart today. It's the bottom one. I'm feeling it. All right, I haven't looked at it yet. Here it is. I'm trying to. All right. Ooh, here we go. Plant a seed and watch you grow. That's what it says. Plant a seed and watch you grow. The gentle act of nurturing a plant is the perfect metaphor for healing and growth. Much like humans, plants require love. No, really? Yes. Patience, sunlight, and sometimes a bit of music. That reminds me, if you guys have any music on in the background, please feel free, your favorite new age. All right, let's go back to this. In a study by the Royal Horticultural Society, researchers discovered that talking to your plant can help it grow faster. I've actually heard of that. As you take care of it, consider, what am I removing or pruning from my life? What am I nurturing or watering? How can I speak more kindly to my plant? In other words, to myself. I like this. All right. So, wow. And then it also says, no green thumb? Question mark. No problem. Here are some low maintenance suggestions to get you started. Oh my goodness. A Chinese evergreen, succulents, lucky bamboo, snake plant, air plant, spider plant. You know what? Or guess what? You're the plant. I love that. You're the plant, watering your own seeds. I kind of really love that for our intention today. What seeds are you willing to water? What seeds do you want to water? Like, we always get these thoughts inside of our minds, like not always positive ones. And I think the best thing to do is to notice that you're seeing a thought that's not so positive. And before you've even had the chance to go down that rabbit hole of negativity, just be like, oh, negative thought. Do I want to plant that seed? Do I want to water it more? Not really. Quickly divert, get it away, and maybe you'll have a better morning or afternoon or evening. It's worth a try. I know I have to do that. We all do. We're human. We're just human. This is what happens. All right. So in that vein, let's just sit for a moment. Go ahead and close your eyes. Go ahead and just sit up tall. If you are sitting on a chair like I am, you don't have to be. Your 2 feet are planted down into the earth. If you are cross-legged and you're sitting in lotus, you can place both hands on your thighs, palms facing down. And I just want you to take that deep breath in. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. and gently out through the mouth. Wow, all the way out. Beautiful. Two more of those. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Oh, so peaceful. One more time. Deep breath in. And let it out. Amazing. And then just as you sit here, I don't really want you to change the way you're breathing. Could we just sit here for just like a minute or two, just without quiet, um, just with the quietness? So I know in your background of home, you may have different noises happening. The hum of the refrigerator might be happening. Someone might bring you mail. I mean, there just might be so many things still happening. So it's not actually silent, but I would like you to just kind of sit in this quiet and be with yourself. And I'm going to be with myself too. We're going to do this together. And seriously, just the quietness. Don't stop talking. You don't have to change your breathing. Just witness inner body sensation and outer body happening. It is if your mind is quite flooded with different thoughts that are arising, just let them rise. And maybe just like they rose into your awareness, just let them fall as well. Then just keep moving. Now we'll go ahead and deepen the breath now. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your nose. Deep breath in through nose and out through nose. Keep moving into Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi pranayama. Start to make a sound with your breath. Let that be your guide, your breath. Let that be your little friend, right? That breath, that very quiet breath. It's deep breathing, but it's just a gentle, quiet breath. It's victorious in the sense that you are getting inspired by it. Jai is Sanskrit for victorious. So yeah, you're inspired. It's like meeting you where you are. And it's like a barometer for the soul and for the physical form. So as we breathe deeper and we move into standing postures and different kinds of stretches, we take this little friend with us called the breath, because it helps us to discover new things about us, whether we feel tight in a pose, whether we feel tight in a thought that rolls in out of nowhere. We get to know because the breath might get a little jagged, right? So we kind of get to understand what's happening in an embodiment level. We get to really see that. So this is where you're practicing that at your mat today. Breath in, breath out through nose. Just bring our hands to heart. If there is an intention that you have, please voice that to yourself. It could be similar to the theme that we brought in with the card that we pulled. Maybe an intention of just planting the correct seeds that are for your healing and growth today. That could be it, but you can make something that feels right for you. Voice it now 3 times. Amazing. And then go ahead and release your hands down. Open up your eyes. Welcome. I'm going to take off my glasses and we're going to come onto our yoga mat. We're actually going to come to standing. So straight up, all the way up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Coming into your Tadasana. That's it. Yeah. Nice. Make sure that you guys are all there. Yeah, everything looks good. Oh, I'm going to give myself a little bit more space here so you guys can see the floor. Let me move down. Amazing. Oh, perfect. All right. Well, nothing's perfect, but it's a good start. So check it out. When I come into Tadasana, I bend my knees. I kind of look at my feet. I bring my toes in and my heels out and just kind of feel that even steadiness. And then I'm going to open up my palms because it helps me roll those shoulders back and away. Right? If palms are forward, the kind of shoulders round. So shoulders back and away, heart open, breath in, breath out. Right back to that victorious sounding breath. It's inspiring you. It's your little friend. All right, Surya Namaskara A. So you're going to inhale, reach up high. You're going to exhale, hinge at your hips, come all the way into you, fold in. You can have a slight bend into your knees and just let your head drop into the space. Maybe just kind of shake it out side to side. Knees are bending. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Take one of those breaths in through nose and out through mouth. Amazing. And go ahead and bend your knees and a bit more. Walk back into a plank position. So top of a push-up. Be very gentle here as you draw your belly button in towards your spine and rock forward. You're looking down, but your chin is away from chest. Your heart is melting. Yeah, but your belly is firm. Your knees are going to drop down. Your bum is going to stick all the way up. And then chest and chin to the ground. Down slowly, all the way down into your belly. Sphinx pose as you prop yourself up. Forearms, elbows are underneath. Your shoulders, palms are facing open. Welcome the day by breathing into your heart center. I love to close my eyes in this position. It's just such a wonderful position to breathe into the heart, coming into that coherent heart energy. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Yeah, 2 more deep breaths. Nice. Oh, so good. One more deep breath. Amazing. And then go ahead and bring your forehead down to the ground. Spread your fingers wide. Bring them back into that Cobra Bhujangasana position. Bring your legs together. Press down through the tops of your feet, but lift your knees up. So pressing down through the tops of the feet, knees up, elbows in close, heart opens. If I were to lift up my hands, I'd still be here. So this is just back on the back. Low cobra, low bhujangasana. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Chin in, forehead down. Press yourself up and back and bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees. Come into your child's pose all the way back. And just kind of melt yourself from side to side into your child's pose. And I would even just bend your elbows out to the side. We've got time to warm up here. Let the shoulders relax. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more deep breath. Good. Slight little detour. As we come up onto our knees, I would say get 2 of your yoga blocks. Go back into that child's pose place, but not position. And also, I want you guys to get your yoga strap. So mine is just here. I'm going to grab it. And I want you to just kind of sit down on these 2 blocks. Looks like this. I'm going to take my calf muscles out to the side. I'm going to sit down. So sit all the way back. Hopefully you can see that. Some of you guys are just going to use 1 block because you'd prefer that. You don't feel like you need to. So please feel free to do that. Oh, I think I need 2. My knees don't feel like that is very nice for them. So that's how you want to be. You want to really be your own best healer in every moment. Yeah. So arms are going to come up. You've got your strap. You're going to pull your arms away from one another and you're going to try to keep those arms straight. So as you take your arms back, notice if it can't go back. If it can't, take the strap wider and very slowly bring it all the way back. Good. And then all the way back up again. Inhale. Good. And then exhale, bring it back. Good. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale. And inhale. Ooh, sometimes it can be really challenging on the up, right? So bring it all the way down. Now, right when we want to bring it up all the way, I want you to hold it there. Open your heart, draw the belly button in, lift your chin slightly, pull your arms away from one another. Stay with it. Inhale, exhale. Oh, amazing. And then bring the arms all the way up. And then release the strap down for a moment. Roll the shoulders back and away. Roll the shoulders back and away. Roll the shoulders back and away. Amazing. And now interlace your fingers. Take the heels of your hands all the way up. Looks like this. Move your arms further back from your ears. Lift your heart, draw your belly button in. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now, I really want you to feel your tailbone descending as you reach up through those palms. I mean, quite active here. Sideways so long as you reach up, chin is away from chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then release your hands through the midline. And what I want you to do is just kind of turn your palms so that the palms of the fingers face you. As you bring your hands down to the ground, fingers facing you, come up from your bum and feel your palms and your arms all the way up The inner edges of the arms stretching. Heart is open here. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can round the upper back, keeping your hands in this position. Chin comes all the way in. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Good. One more time. Inhale to arch. Drop your belly and exhale round. Amazing. And then very slowly come back on your blocks. Reach your arms up high again. Draw the belly button in and up. Reach up, look up. Exhale to midline. Take a moment, pause here with your breath. Inhale to exhale, relaxing your shoulders. You're really in your yoga zone now. You're really inside. As you open up your eyes, keep your gaze soft. Let's walk out into downward facing dog. So curling your toes under, bringing your hips up high, dropping your head down low, bending one knee, straightening up the other. Like just even down dog can be this kind of like spiritual experience. I want to say that because you're focusing in on how your body is this just gorgeous temple that you're beginning to kind of open, and you're also beginning to investigate. It's like, okay, where are these areas that are asking for more openness from me? How can I assist that? And then also you're just holding your body energetically in this sweet, loving energy as you go side to side. So not over efforting. And then gently walk your feet all the way up to your hands. And probably take your props with you as you come up because you're gonna need them. Coming all the way up, coming into your forward bend. So feet are hips distance apart. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, arms out to the side, slight bend into your knees as you reach up high and feel. Exhale, hands to heart. Amazing. Inhale, reach up high. Let's keep flowing. Exhale as you come on down, hinge at your hips. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up, knees can bend. Exhale, fold in, bend those knees, use your blocks, take your right leg back. You're on the ball of your right foot, and your left knee is right above your ankle. So check that out. Sink low, come up onto your blocks, like you're up on your fingertips. It's a good distance. It's a good place to put your fingertips. It's like a really good measurement here. I'm kind of light. So draw the belly button in and up. Inhale to exhale. Hands to your thighs as you sink down. Hands to your hips. As you sink down, that's it. Left hip back. Right hip more forward. Go ahead and reach your arms all the way up high. Inhale. Draw your belly button in and up. Take the arms back. Lift up out of your heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then exhale, release your hands down onto your blocks again. Pivot your back foot and line up your left heel with your back middle arch. Can you see that line? And as you do, come up, warrior two. That's it. So arms are stretching away from one another. Yeah, left heel is intersecting that back middle arch. Good. Take a deep breath in. Lift up through your crown. And then on your exhale, bend into that front knee all the way down. Stay with it. I'm just going to check you guys out. See how you're doing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Oh, amazing. Really good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then straighten up that left leg. Dancing warrior. Go back the way. This position I find is good for feeling into spaciousness. Okay, so you're pressing down through both feet. You're lifting up out of your heart. You're drawing your belly button in. You're finding space on that left side. Enjoy your body today. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. And now bend into that left knee, that front knee. Hopefully it's left. If it's not, don't worry. Go ahead and reach out in front of you. Bring this other arm behind you, palm facing away from you, right at the small of your back. And take this other arm to the shelf. It's like a shelf. It's coming down. Left knee right above your ankle, that front knee right above your ankle. And now this other arm, it's going to go up and over your ear. Padmakonasana. Head goes back, upper body back, right thigh back, belly button draws in, heart opens towards the ceiling. Deep breath in, inhale, exhale. Amazing. Release your hands down, right then left. Step back, plank position. Take a deep breath in, draw the belly button in and out, and then drop the knees and the chest and the chin. Come all the way down onto your belly. And now this time, let's stretch the arms all the way out in front of us, forehead down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And you can windshield wiper your feet and point and flat. And inhale through nose and let it out through mouth. Exit side to side. Deep breath in and deep breath out. This is where we soften our lower back and our glute muscles. Deep breath in through nose and out through mouth. Amazing. Releasing your feet down. Press yourself back on and into your child's pose. And I want you to feel like you could find your bolster and come into a supported child pose. Or not, it's your choice. Just sitting all the way back. Relax your shoulders. Turn your head to one side. And let it all go. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And gently turn your head the other way. You're really inside your body now. How good it feels to breathe and stretch. We can't think our way into our body. We can only breathe and just really feel our way into it. Inhale, exhale, feeling your tailbone descend a little bit more. Deep breath in and deep breath out. If you need a little bit more time in child's pose, I want you to honor that. Otherwise, let's come forward. Let's release the bolster off to this side. If you have one, let's go right back into downward facing dog. Curling your toes under, bringing your hips up high, dropping your head down low. Yeah, and then just gently walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale and fold in. Good. Inhale, arms out to the side. Press down and reach up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. And just take a moment here in your Tadasana, just how we started, practicing these poses like we do. Arms are dropping down into the space. Breath in, breath out. This is your connection with Mother Earth as your feet press down. This is your connection with your heart. Let's bring one hand on our heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Soften your facial muscles. Continue with your breathing. in and out through your nose. It might be keeping heat in the body now. So you know if that's happening and you need to release heat, in through nose, out through mouth at any time. Inhale, exhale. Amazing. And releasing your hand off your heart, releasing it down, turning to face the front of your yoga mat again. So I'm going to go to the other side only because then I don't have my bum to you. So you can stay right where you are. All right. Inhale as you reach up high. Exhale as you hinge at your hips, fold into you all the way down. Drop your head down into the space, and then inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale as you fold in. Good. Now bend your knees. Take your left leg way back. Yeah, and then come up onto your fingertips with your blocks. Right knee right above your ankle. Move that right foot off to the right, so you're getting off that tightrope. Heart is away from your belly. Yeah, a deep breath in. It's a challenging moment, right? To hold this, strengthening hips, stretching hips, it's both. Breath in, breath out, light with these fingers, belly away. Good, bringing hands to right thigh. Breath in, breath out, right hip, left hip, opening up through your heart, belly button drawing in, heart lifting up. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and reach your arms out in front of you and up, and then go ahead and drop that back heel. So I want you to line up that right heel with your back middle arch. Maybe take a wider stance because it's about your own leg's distance. Okay, so from the right heel all the way to your left heel, it's your own leg's distance. So arms come up, gaze out to that middle right finger, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bend into that right knee, but as you do, are you grounding into your back heel? Really press down as you bend into that that right knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. So you're really sinking down, yet you're lifting the heart and you're opening the heart. And then you're straightening up the right leg. Dancing warrior, left palm down, right palm up and over. Breath in, breath out, create space. Ether energy, air energy. It's very light. Breath in and breath out. Even steadiness through both feet. Inner edges of feet pressing as much as outer edges. Now bend into that right knee. Sink it down again as you come into that warrior two. And now Padmasana. So you're going to reach out in front of you, create the shelf, and take this up, this other arm behind you, palm facing away, and take that left thigh back. Take your head back as if you were leaning back against a wall. Draw the belly button in, and then very gently keep everything the same, lower part of the body, and take this upper arm up and over your ear. Left palm faces down as you stretch. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathe, rotate your chest more open to the ceiling. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release your left hand down to the floor. Grab your blocks. Come into a really, really long and wide downward facing dog. I'm going to put the blocks down and my big toes are going to line up with one another. So check that out. It looks like Padarita Padottanasana. However, we're going to take these blocks way out in front and drop our head down. Now you don't have to use these blocks. For you, it might feel just fine to drop the hands down on the ground.
And really let the heart melt down here. Stretch your fingers wide, like really press them into the ground rather, and stretch them like the palms, really pretty wide. So you're stretching your hand. Deep breath in and deep breath out. So from here, I would like us to rock a bit forward. It looks like this. You're going to bend one knee and then the other. You're going to come onto the ground. This is called frog. And you're going to flex your feet. So hopefully you can see that my feet are flexed on either side. You're going to take your knees pretty wide, right? So this isn't like a child's pose distance. And you're going to come down onto your forearms. You're going to draw your belly button in and up. And you really want to make sure that you can see those toes, that you really are flexing your feet, because that's what's going to help with the support of your knees. All right, so you do want that to happen. And it's going to be an ankle stretch first. So if it's hard to even flex feet, that's all right. That's what you're working with. Deep breath in and deep breath out. It's going to move into the inner groins eventually as you take your elbows back and as you slowly start to come into those inner groins a bit more. Melt your heart, melt your belly. And then just below your chest, you're going to feel your rib cage, and you're going to start to bring that rib cage in just a little bit. Yeah, it's just like so little. That's it. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Amazing. And then come forward. Slowly start to bring those knees together. Come into your child's pose. Take your time and sit all the way back. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Really trying to sit back on those heels as best you can. And it may not even happen this whole lifetime. Your bum may not come down your heels. And just to really remind you, if they fall down on your heels, is it going to make you feel happier? I don't know. So my point is be happy with where you are, which doesn't mean that you're just settling for whatever's there. It just means you're surrendering and not being, over picky of yourself in these positions. All right, so we're going to come up and we're going to use our blocks. And what you're going to do, I can just kind of sense some tight quads. I know we did it the other day, but we're not going to do it at the wall. So that's one thing. We're just going to step forward with that right foot. Your right knee is pretty much above your toes. So right knee above your toes. A little bit of different, like it's a yin position. And you're going to bring your arms up, inhale. You're going to exhale, bend your elbows. You're going to keep opening up your heart. Now, some of you guys are going to be able to do this next thing. Some of you may not. And if not, you're going to stay here. You'll stay like this. Shoulders tight, palms face the front, shoulders not tight. Then I want your hands to face each other. As you sink down, you may decide that you can open up to the side. So it's not the same side as your opening. It's a side where you're twisting. So if your right foot is in front of you, your right hand is behind you, and you're going to try to bend into your left knee and reach back and see if you can grab onto this foot and sink it down and breathe and reach. Inhale and exhale and release and reach up high. And then release your hands onto your blocks. Nice work, you guys. Take this foot out in front, maybe 6-7 inches. Curl it back. Open your heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Yes, just be with the hamstring. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Good. I want to encourage you to either move through your vinyasa, so coming into downward facing dog, plank, and moving through, or what I'm going to do is just change sides, and you could do that too. So right foot back, left foot forward. And I'm going to face the other way so that I don't have my back to you. So left foot forward, left knee right above those toes, right knee back, deep breath in, deep breath out, open your heart. Inhale, reach up. Palms face the front if the shoulders are feeling tight. Palms face each other if they're not. Bending your elbows, inhale, exhale. You can stay like this. 4, and right hand forward, left hand back. Yeah, and then bending into that right knee, reach back. See if you can grab on. Reach up high with that right arm. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And sink it down. Breathe and breathe. Amazing. And then release it down. Go ahead and release this left foot out in front. Go ahead and curl the toes back towards your face. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. And exhale, fold in. Amazing. Left hip back, right hip more forward. And breathe. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Amazing. And then bending your left knee, go ahead and release that left foot back into one more down dog for today. As you curl those toes under, bring your hips up high, drop your head down low, sit bones rising up, head dropping down, heart melting. In through nose, out through mouth. Relax that head. In through nose, out through mouth. Good. One more breath in through nose and out through mouth. Good. And then drop your knees down to the ground. Go ahead and just sit down on your bum for a moment. Yes. You're taking a pause. I'm going to grab my bolster and I don't think we're going to use it. Actually, we will use the strap again. I'm pretty sure about that one. But this bolster, let's bring it out in front of us. You could also have 2 blankets. Curl your toes back towards your face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly start to bring this bolster out in front of you, all the way out. Lift up out of your heart, curl the toes back. I want you to stay with the lifted spine right now. Breath in, breath out. And I also want you to stay with the toes being flexed. Breath in, breath out. Keep going a little bit more forward, long spine. Heart forward, heart forward, heart forward. Breath in, breath out. Amazing. And then slowly start to come up using the bolster to bring yourself back. Go ahead and cross your legs now all the way in. Sit up tall. Turn your palms open. Notice any changes here. Breath in, breath out. Soften your shoulders. Amazing. And now look down at your feet and bring the soles of your feet together. Knees are out to the side. Bring the feet in a little bit closer, like the closest that you can. Notice how that's like a different pose than what you just had. Turn your palms, or rather your other palms, which is your feet, turn them so that they open a bit more. Yeah, like a book. And just feel that deep stretch here in our groin.
you're not feeling a deep stretch, you're honestly just open there, and just be grateful for that, right? You'll know one day when it's not so open, how open you were, right? It's kind of how it goes. But for now, I would like you to take these feet only like 5 inches forward, not that much. Notice how it changes the position as you lift up high through the heart. And very slowly now you can come on out and drop your head down into the space. Breath in, breath out. And let your head soften. Amazing. And then slowly bring yourself up. And I would like us to move into a stretch that is a deep twist. You may decide that you're going to use your strap. Bring your legs together all the way. Go ahead and come back on your back. Looks like this. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. So your feet are on the floor, your knees are up. You can just bring your strap under your belly. We're going to use it in a moment. For a moment, though, I want you to open your palms. Feel the grounded energy of Mother Earth. So you breathe into her right now. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep breath here. Amazing. And now bring your left ankle to your right knee. So it looks like this. Yeah, left ankle, right knee. Grab your yoga strap. And I want to see if you could bring it to your right foot. So take the right foot up. You could release what you just had and bring that left ankle to that right knee. So it's thread the needle, but it's supported. Thread the needle with your strap. So flex your left toes. So that's protecting your knee. Start to bend the right knee and start to bring your arms pulling that right knee closer towards you. You'll feel an active stretch there on that outer left hip. Chin away from chest. Breath in and out through nose. Really pull, pull, pull. It's active. That's a deep stretch. Outer left hip. Good. And now just let the strap just, it can go anywhere. Just let it drop and have this right hand grab onto the bottom of that left foot. You're still in thread the needle. And this whole lower body drops to the right. It just drops all the way to the right. And it just stays in that position. Gaze over to your left side. And start to surrender that left shoulder down. Breathe into your side. Enjoy it. And notice that your legs are relaxing now. Your extremities, your fingers, your toes. Breath in. And breath out. Amazing. And then releasing your feet. Coming back up to center. Grabbing your strap again. All right, so this time we'll grab onto the ball of the left foot first with that left leg up, and then we'll bring that right ankle over to thread the needle. So flexing through those right toes, protecting the right knee. Start bending into that left knee. So that kind of gives you the oomph to be able to pull with your arms. And I'm pulling down towards my armpits, really. But if I keep my left leg too straight, I don't feel the stretch. I'll only feel it in my left hamstring. So what I need to do is bend that left knee out quite a bit, like really in the traditional thread the needle position. And you pull and you start to feel it, that outer right hip. Breath in
Breath out. Make sure your neck is okay. I tend to move it side to side to kind of understand if it is. Inhale, exhale, pull, 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 pull a lot. And then go ahead and release your strap. Stay in the thread the needle position. Left hand is going to wrap underneath that right foot. Everything falls over to the left side. Let it all fall down. Right shoulder might come up quite a bit to begin with, but then eventually the right shoulder starts to drop down and you start to gaze over to that right side. Right palm opens. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Spinal column breathing. So just go to your spinal column. Maybe even start the inhale from your tailbone and bring it all the way up to the base of your skull. And then take it down on your exhale. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Yeah, just kind of feel yourself beginning to surrender into your twist here, because you're beginning to surrender into final rest soon. So it's like that energy keeps coming down, down, down in a good way. Breath in, breath out. And then slowly start to come back up. Release your feet for a moment. Relax your bum, maybe bring it back to center. You're going to open up your palms. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And I want you to notice if your body is just like cooked in a good way, like ready for Shavasana right here. If it is, don't waste any time, just one leg and then the next to lay down. Feel if you need your bolster underneath your knees. You may decide to do that. You may also decide to go to a wall space. So I have one close. I'm going to do it for myself this time. So you bring your hip. Here's the technique for this. You bring your hip, one of your hips, very close to the wall, almost touching. So I'm going to touch my left hip to the wall to get into this. And then I'm going to turn to the side and see if I can bring my legs up like that. So this is a nice place to come into for final rest. Your palms are open. Now my thumb has shifted away from the wall. I'm probably 3 inches or so away from the wall. And I like it that way. I just feel a bit better. If you want to try to get your bum super close, it's just a different experience. It doesn't necessarily make your pose better. And you're turning your palms open. It's just such a personal preference. Maybe put something over your eyes. Try not to disturb yourself. If you don't feel like you can reach for your stuff or anything, or eye pillow, use your yoga strap and put it over your eyes. And just turn your palms open. Make sure that you're warm. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And eventually just letting go of that controlled breath. Just allowing the body to breathe just when it does. Just taking in your embodied practice today. Letting go of your effort. Relaxing your toes, your ankles, your calf muscles and shins, and your knees and your thighs and your hips, your left side hip, your right side hip, your pelvic floor,
lower belly, your mid belly, and your heart. Can you relax your heart? That's it. Energetically relax your heart. Yeah, that's it. Let it go. Just be there for yourself. That's it. Relax your whole left arm, your whole right arm. Amazing. Yeah, your jaw. Let your jaw be soft. Let your eyes rest and fall back. Let your head be heavy and supported. And trying to really give yourself this time in Shavasana. If you ever need to leave early, just make sure that you do give yourself at least a minute of resting because it really sets you up for the next moment. If we were to just run out without doing a Shavasana, we'd feel a little bit like discombobulated. It just kind of doesn't really help us to get up and out of the practice without integrating all the healing and all the openness that we've created. It's kind of like a very deep bookend that really is helpful for us. So, yeah, even if you can just do this a little bit. And those of you at the wall, start to bend your knees, start to roll yourself over to the right side. And everybody else, just get to wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, just roll yourself over to the right side with the pillow with your arms. Remember that intention you made that when you first started. Go ahead and voice that to yourself again 3 times. And using the strength of your arms, go ahead and come up. Go ahead and come into a cross-legged seat. You can be up in your bolster again. Yoga is almost like a ritual that we do, isn't it? So even just getting back onto our seat where we first started and just closing your eyes. Before we close, please use your right hand. Please, let's just move into just a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. Ring finger and thumb, block off the left side of your nostril with your ring finger. Use your right hand. Exhale down through the right side of your nostril. Inhale up the right side. Pinch your nose, hold your breath. Down the left side. Inhale up left side. Pinch your nose, down right side. Inhale up right side. Hold, down left. Inhale up left. Hold, and down right. upright. Hold and down left. Release your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Let it out through your mouth. Bringing the hands into prayer. Deep breath in. And let it out. Amazing. One more time. Deep breath in. And let it out. Let's take a moment here now to give thanks to all the many blessings that yoga brings to you and to all those with whom your life touches. Thank you so much for touching my life and for being here today. I'm really grateful that I get to share my practice with you, and I get to feel your energy and feel your healing and everything that happens when we practice together. It just opens up our hearts and makes us feel better. And I hope you feel better today and have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're up to. Until next time, namaste. I'm going to turn off the recording and we can have a little chat. If anyone's got any questions.
Hello. Thank you.